The screening of Straight Outta 100.2, man.
Yeah.
My brother brought a whole crew of little brothers he worked with, so that really touched me, man.
Well, yeah, part of my question is related to that. So I work with African American males who ran a summer school for all city natives at Outta High School. And when you talk about history with them, they're very detached. They think that all the struggles before, in a way, don't connect to today's experience, right? It's like that's hella old. I don't want to hear about that. You know, like King, Malcolm, Snick, like who is that? Like no, you know, that's not the way we live today, right? It's different now. So what I really like about what you're doing with this is it's like creating a consciousness, right? Like it's heightening awareness of how history directly relates to where we are today. So the Black experience is a story of migration. You talked about migration driven by economic opportunity. We went from the South to the West, right? We're here in Hunters Point because of the shipyard, because of the interstate highway. And as people progress, as you had those patriarchs in the community or those families in the community that were strong and influences in the community, over time, they sort of stepped away in neighborhoods that are more safe, or you know, or that dream of success that doesn't necessarily look like the community of old, and they have the option to go because of segregation and all these other things. So what I'm really I'm trying to figure out, with this platform you have an audience in the community that's very strong, and you have a platform with the world-renowned museum to create this conversation around bridging this divide. How do you plan to create that sense of urgency for young people so they can really feel connected to a history like this in a way that changes decisions? That's like the real work of, I don't know if this is coming across in a way that you can like tackle, right, in a quick question, but that's what it's all about. Like, when you create an awareness of your history, like you have to respond, right? And you can't be accountable if you don't know. So, how do you see your work doing that?
I think as a messenger, I'm kind of like this hybrid, you know, and sort of in a way where I kind of got to reach into the youth culture in a different way than the average filmmaker, because the streets, the young, Epps put something out, they usually want to see it, you know, and I saw that from the Black Rock, which was a film about the African American experience on Alcatraz, and it was a historical piece. It was a different sort of setting. It was outside of like the urban now projects that I've been doing around documentary filmmaking, and I'm really surprised at how many people have saw Black Rock. Like young people, like bro, man, you gave me some insight on our history. It was just deep. So I'm hoping that, you know, based on, you know, just consistently working and doing having a diverse, you know, collection of films and mediums and things that I've already sort of been doing, that this was sort of, you know, there's that group of people that are like, yo, I want everything Epps does, and you know, and I've sort of created a network with people like yourself that show films that I create to groups of young people, whether it's juvenile hall, whether it's, you know, the college tour, or whether it's, you know, community tours that we've been on. So it's just coming from, you know, creating something that, you know, that for the most part, you know, you would hope tell an important story that would, you know, strike an interest from somebody like yourself. You know, that way then you become part of this movement or this messenger, and now you're showing it to the, like how you brung those, you know, you brung the young homies to the screening, you know, and just giving them that experience, you know, and that's really where it's at, just continuing to create and, you know, cater to, you know, the movement and the people that are already, you know, seeing my work and know the Epps, you know, films and things like that.